camp last night, just kind of on the shoulder of the road somewhere off of Bald Mountain, in that BDR section between Elk Mountain and Alcova. I haven't really looked at the map yet to see how far we've got to drive yet today to get to Miracle Mile and maybe do some fishing. It's awful windy up here, so if it's too nasty to fish up here, I might flip around and go see if I can fish some of the little lakes in the snowy range on the way home. So just gonna start cruising and enjoy the scenery. That's kind of the end of Shirley Mountain Loop. It brings us back to Shirley Flats Road, which will take you to Cortez, like up to past the dam, like the Miracle Mile's just here, and Alcova's just up there, and you'd have seen some of that in the last video. So it's windy enough. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to get into right now. I think I'm going to struggle to fly fish. Not that good fly fishermen can't fish in the wind. I'm just not one of them. So I'm not 100% sure what we're going to get into, but this is kind of the end of the southern sections of the Wyoming BDR that I hadn't run. I think as of right now, the only section is that chunk from Buffalo or 10 Sleep to Montana border. So I didn't get that last time. I got parts of it, but I didn't link it up entirely. I think I missed about 20 miles of it. So I need to at some point get up there and check that out as well. But for now, just gonna see what we can do today. The wind is pretty nasty out. I don't know. So windy. I fished for a while at the Miracle Mile, and then I ended up hitting the road, and I back roaded a way that I hadn't been before. I ripped from Cortez Road to Hannah, Wyoming. I almost just said Hannah, Montana. I'm not sure what that tells you about me, but dirt roaded to Hannah, Wyoming, and then came back down to Elk Mountain, where I refueled and hit the local convenience store and You guys should stop in there if you're through this way. Not the gas station at the highway, but the actual convenience store in Elk Mountain. The people that own it are really cool, down to earth. Just, I feel like really a shining example of rural Wyoming hospitality. So really cool. I probably talked with them for 15 minutes, and all I did was buy a bag of ice. So really cool. Headed out to hop back up into the Snowies, maybe a different way than we came the first time this trip, whatever that was, 3 days ago, and just start poking my way back to North Colorado on dirt as I'm able. Hoping to find some place where I can park, fish, camp, maybe a little bit of wind shadow, because it's still ripping out here pretty well. But we'll go hop onto these roads and see if there's anything that suits our needs for the night and just kind of hang out. So, all right, let's see what we get into. I'd take a quick jaunt around Forest Service 105 to check out the backside of Turpin Reservoir, and as is the case many places in the Snowies, and I only have an electric chainsaw, that road is no longer passable, so I think I'll probably flip back around and get back on, I think it's 100 road, and keep heading south for a little bit and see what other lakes we can possibly get to camp tonight. truck this morning out at Dipper Lake in the Snowy Range, Wyoming. Camped here last night, fished for grayling this morning, and did pretty well. And the bite kind of died off, so now I'm gonna hop back on the trail and start moseying back towards civilization.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Well, stopped at French Creek. I think it's South French Creek, and just messed around for an hour or so and caught about 1 million little tiny brookies. It was super fun, and it's mostly an excuse to just stand in the river, I think, and just hang out. But what a gorgeous, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better spot than this. I'm pretty stoked to just be in this space right now. My dog's having a good time. She's staying nice and cool, so yeah. Gonna go back to the truck, maybe make some lunch, figure out what we're doing next, heading back towards Fox Park, Wyoming, without a plan really, just stopping and fishing whatever we get to. Just maybe gonna try and dirt road as much as I can back to the house. Whether that ends up being today or tomorrow, we'll just figure that out. So. I came down French Creek Road and kind of back roaded my way to Fox Park, and now I'm just south of Woods Landing, Wyoming, and I'm headed back towards the Poudre Canyon at Chambers Reservoir. I would probably take some more dirt to get home, like maybe Pingree to Buckhorn or Pingree to Flowers, but I got a notification on my phone that there's some kind of flash flood that happened there this weekend. So we're just gonna pop out at Laramie River Road at Poudre at the canyon, and we'll just head home from there and do a little bit of pavement pounding to get back to the house. So that's kind of where we're at now. We're just poking along Laramie River Road, about to run over a cattle guard, which the dog hates. But yeah, I think this is kind of the end of this trip for us. We're back in our own county. We're in Colorado. We're just poking back to the house. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.